Hi, I'm Lynn with Blue Knight Rubber Stamps, and today I want to show you how I use Ken Oliver's color bursts to make beautiful watercolor backgrounds. So I did a lot of cards with the color burst, and I actually ended up getting like 22 backgrounds in like the matter of an hour, and we won't do that many. But there's a couple different ways you can use Ken Oliver's color burst. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the ways that I use it. And so I actually have kind of two examples. So this, it looks like I wet my paper and put the color burst right on it. And then this one, I did it kind of an opposite way. So we'll get started. So you do want a mat underneath your paper, or a glass mat, which I have, which I think works great. You want to spray your paper with water, and you're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of the color burst, and you can see what happens. It just kind of goes all over the place, which gives it its own unique look. And you can mix your colors, and this is kind of a yellow, but it had a little green in it, which makes it look neat. And then you can spray it again, and it gives a very vibrant look. I let it run off a little, and then all you're going to do is set it aside and let it dry. And it will flatten out a little bit, but even if it doesn't, that's when I iron it. And I actually put it between, I fold over a piece of copy paper and I iron it on my ironing board. And these tend to get a little bit darker as they go, but they all look really neat. So now I've got all this water on my thing, and I don't really want to waste it, so I'm going to add a little bit more of the reddish color here. It's called Merlot, and this is called Yellow Ochre. And I'm going to sprinkle that around, and this is the way I like to do it the most, because you get some beautiful vibrant colors. And I'm just going to dip my paper right in it. It does get messy. My fingers were stained blue this morning, but I figure it will eventually wear down. So then you get this beautiful color. I kind of think I'd stamp. Oh, I had a little white spot. I think I'll stamp up and down on that one once it dries. And I just don't want this to go on me. I think I'm going to add a little bit more yellow because I like that. And this is really how it goes when you use color burst. You just play and you get something different every time, and you can just keep going with it. Oh, that's going to be beautiful too. So like I said, the limit is how many different colors you have. I didn't even use blue. I just used two colors, the ochre and the Merlot. The set I had came with indigo, burnt orange, sepia, and a verte. But like I said, I could just do this for an hour and get 22 backgrounds, and you can see this is going to turn out beautiful. So I did want to show you a few of the ones that I've already made and stamped on. This I was going to stamp on for you to see what it looks like, and I made this morning. And actually I pulled up Facebook, and a friend of mine had actually posted a sunrise picture, and the colors were almost exact. So these are all things I did this morning, and then this just gives you an example of what it actually looks like once your card's already made. So you know, like I said, it's you can just keep going, and you get a different card every time. So I just had a lot of fun with it. So let's go ahead and stamp on this one that's dry. And I would have to say that probably is the only thing that would be the drawback, is you do have to wait for it to dry, but you're doing 22, so you do all of your card stocks one day, all of your backgrounds one day, and then you stamp on it the next day, and that makes it a really fun thing to do. So my paper's a little oversized, so that's okay that it's not completely centered. This stamp I'm using is Heidi's Tree. And this is actually the name of our artist, and she used it for her logo, and I said, oh, can you draw that for a stamp? And she did, so I named it after her. But anyway, you can see how cool that looks with just a stamp on it. I'll probably put a couple birds in the sky and do a little matting, and that will be a beautiful card. So it's that fast, and it really is fun. You make backgrounds one day, and that evening or the next day you can stamp and make your card. Hope you enjoyed this video. Happy stamping!